Hi all, good morning.
Good morning, Mohammed.
Good morning. Hope my screen is visible.
Yes.
Okay, 1 minute. So we have given few assignment questions yesterday.
Yes. So the question number 2, 8, 9, and 12.
Okay.
Uh,
Let me start. Just give me 1 minute. I need to
Sure,
delete
Mohammed.
something on the Zoom. Okay, fine. Hope my screen is visible, right? Yes. Hope
Yes.
it's visible. Okay.
Yes.
So which question? Sorry, can you repeat the question number
Second
two?
one.
Question
Yes,
number
two.
two. Okay.
Actually, it is written that without hard coding any integer, number,
Uh,
alphabet,
uh, uh,
string.
uh. Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
So it's
Before that,
Mhm.
yeah, sure.
No,
We'll
please go
discuss
ahead.
it. Yes. Okay, let me start with this. What I was telling is yesterday we were trying on the SQL Server and we have seen that uh, few like that uppercase A, uppercase Z and all those things. It was not displayed in the correct order, right? If you guys remember that,
Yes.
it was there. Okay, so where is my note? That is not there. 1 minute.
I even tried into MySQL, and the Microsoft SQL and MySQL output were same, and the Oracle SQL was different.
Yeah, I want to discuss that only. 1 minute. Let me open the sheets. 22nd December. Where is this? Full training. Versus the December batch. Okay, I will tell you. Like what happened now? This as MySQL, sorry, this Microsoft SQL Server. It's an open source which we have downloaded. So when I will teach you that, okay, no, leave that. You'll get confused. I know that. 1 minute. First, let me complete this question, then I will jump to that concept. Okay. Write a SQL query to display India at top and other countries in ascending order. Okay, without hard coding any integer, number, alphabet, string, under that country name. Okay, net question is you have to display India at the top, right? So let me create this table first of all. Country. So this is your country. Where India, which is coming at the top, is a coincidence, but there is no such logic. Okay. Or else let me do one thing. Drop table. Nepal. Okay, so this is your country table. So it's coming at the top. Excel sheet. Okay. There is the 3rd December. So as per question, we have to write a query to display India at the top. No? at the top. Okay. So for that, we have studied yesterday that we will use a case statement. So I will write here, select name, country, ordered by case when name equals India, then 1, else 2, and other country the ascending order, so I will write name. So this we have discussed yesterday, and we got the output that India will be displayed at the top. This one is clear, right? This we have discussed yesterday. But here the question is using this then 1 else 2, we got the output, correct? India is at the top and other countries in ascending order, right? This we have discussed yesterday. Now the question is India at top and other countries ascending order without hard coding any integer, number, alphabet, string, nothing you have to hard code. First of all, those who are very new to IT industry or this programming field, hard coding means you see here I have written this 1 or 2, no, this is known as hard coding. If you're writing some numbers or some data manually, that is known as hard coding. Here in India, you cannot tell that this is hard coding because this is the requirement in the question to keep India at the top. So hope it is clear, means we don't have to write 1 and 2 or A, B, C, D. Okay. Hope the question is clear.
Yes.
Okay. Now, before this, I have to explain you one more concept. Take this one. Before this, let's discuss this one. Let me remove null. This will create problem. Let me remove this as well. So this is a practice table. Okay, and I have this values. If you see this, select a start from value. I'm sorry, start from practice. I have this values in this table 109. All those things. Now, if I will write here order by value ascending, please check the data. Is it in ascending order of your ASCII? 019 uppercase A, uppercase Z, lowercase a, lowercase z. Is this clear first of all?
Yes.
Okay, uppercase A, we have seen the ASCII value was something 65 or something like that, or 63. And then uppercase Z, then lowercase a was 97, 98. And then lowercase z was 122. Hope this one is
Actually,
clear.
yesterday it was giving a different output, right?
Because we were practicing that on SQL Server, Microsoft SQL. So I will tell you the reason why it has a difference. I mean, I will teach you uppercase, lowercase, no? And I will explain you why there is a difference. Okay. So, but hope it is clear. It works based on the ASCII.
Yeah.
Any question on this? If it is clear, right? Uppercase A, uppercase Z, then lowercase a, lowercase z, because the ASCII value of lowercase is higher than the uppercase. That is why this is displayed after this. Now, in this question, if suppose here, if I'm writing A, and then if I'm writing this uppercase A, then what will be the output if I run this query?
India will be at bottom
They will be at bottom. Why?
because the sky value of the A is greater than the capital A.
Okay. See
Hmm.
how to understand this. Your answer is correct. First of all, we will find the ASCII value. Select ASCII. Let's find the ASCII value of uppercase A. Here, if you're working on Oracle, then you have to write from dual. Dual is a dummy table provided by Oracle. So you have to write from dual. So here the ASCII value of uppercase is 65, right? This is 65. Similarly, when you will try to find the ASCII value of uppercase A, this is 97, correct? So now when you're writing this query, so actually your SQL engine will internally will change this query in this format. Is this clear? Is this clear?
Yes.
Yes.
So India is present in which bucket? 97. And the remaining countries in bucket 65. So when you will sort, which bucket will be at the top?
65.
65. And 97 will be after that. So India will be displayed at the top, at the bottom. Check it. Is India displayed at the bottom? Clear or not?
Yeah, clear.
Clear? Any question here, guys? Anyone? No. Clear to everyone.
If suppose if we are using the alphanumeric number, like if in the small there is a small a, and after else it will be a 97 value, then what should engine will consider?
Okay, I will show you that example. Just give me a
Okay.
few minutes.
Actually, we have a one question in the sheet that here's the value 1 and the else all value is the same. So
Yeah, I will answer that as well. But this one is clear, guys. This
yes,
example
Mohammed.
is clear, no?
Yes, Mohammed.
This is clear. Okay. This one is clear now, and I am repeating, guys. Please, if you have question, feel free to ask, because I'll proceed with the understanding that you have understood. If it is not clear, you please keep on asking. Okay. Now, suppose here, if you have written then one and suppose if I have written this, the name is equal to India, then one, and then after that end. So now if I'm executing this query, please check the output. India is at the top. All the countries in ascending order. Correct? So here I have kept India in bucket number 1. So India is in bucket number 1, and all other countries are after that in ascending order. So is this clear?
Yes.
Not mentioned any bucket for the remaining countries, so automatically that will be displayed after it.
Mhm.
Fine.
Yes. Mhm.
Okay. Now, next example. So else part is not mandatory here. Okay. But if you are practicing on SQL Server, then this else is mandatory. If you will run this query on SQL Server, no, it will throw error message, because in SQL Server, else part is mandatory, but in Oracle, else is not mandatory. These are the few simple differences. You have to just make a note of this thing. Now here, next example. If I will write when name is equal to India, then one, else one, and then if I'm writing and. So first of all, tell me the meaning of this query.
And zero is
Bucket
data.
is bucket. I think bucket is remain same for the both all the countries. I think. Uh,
Hmm. So in the same bucket, we are keeping all the records, right?
yes.
Correct. And then at the last, we are telling sort this in ascending order. So what will be the
Yes.
output?
The Afghanistan is, I think, is on the top, and the other will be as per the alphabetic sequence.
Okay.
It
Please
will
check.
be just the sorting out in ascending order. That's it.
Correct. It is a simple sorting in ascending order, nothing else. Because you have bucket one only. In that bucket, you have all the countries. Now you're sorting that in ascending order. So you see everything in ascending order.
So we can exclude the case thing in this query, right?
That we can exclude. I agree. Here case doesn't make any sense. You are
Yeah.
telling that Tanvir, this question we can select name from country order by. And this is what you are telling, no? Tanvir, this is equivalent to this, correct?
Yes, yes.
I agree this is equivalent, but sometime in an interview, the interviewer can ask you this kind of question just to confuse you. If you know that how internally it is working, then you can answer this, right? So this is how it works. Means all the countries in the same bucket now, and you're sorting that in ascending order. See, net, if you will revise all the concept of this order by whatever I have taught, you will be left with only two concepts. First of all, check the data, which data is in which bucket, right? Then sort the bucket, that's all. And then at the last, if it is name, then within that bucket, you have to sort in ascending or descending order. All these examples, whatever I have shown you, I think till yesterday I've shown you 7-8 examples. Examples are different, but the underlying concept is same only. The bucket will be sorted in ascending order. Then your engine will go inside each bucket. It will sort the data. Is this clear? So please don't get confused that Tanvir is showing a lot of examples. They all have different concept. No, concept wise it is same only. Just examples I'm showing you different, but it is working on the same concept. Is this clear? These examples?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, okay. Now, but see, you have to practice this, guys. Practice is very important. Okay. Okay. If I'm writing this, what will be the output of this? Or just tell me the meaning of this query. I'm just asking the meaning of this query.
So India will be inside one bucket, and the bucket
Okay.
name would be at the rate,
Correct.
and the remaining one will be into the bucket with the name one.
Correct.
Rest of the
Uh,
countries will be in the bucket one with ascending order, and India will be in the last.
Okay. So
So the
net
bucket
Hmm.
would be the end result would be displayed depending upon the ASCII values of at the rate and ASCII value of the one.
So
Correct.
so
So
a-
net.
at the rate will be resolved by ASCII value, so it will be something
Hmm.
56, 57 number, and else
Okay.
one means there it will be empty bucket.
Hmm.
So it will sort by name. So first empty bucket will come, then second whole data will come. So
Okay. Okay. Net. The very simple thing is India will be in a bucket whose name is at the rate, and the remaining countries will be in a separate bucket whose name is one. Correct. Correct now. And then you will sort the data of each bucket in ascending order. This is the meaning of this query. Simple. Fine. Now, when you will execute this query, your engine will first of all try to find the value of this at the rate. Correct now. try to find the value of this at the rate. Now to find the value of this at the rate, what your engine will do, it will execute this query. Value is 64. Is this clear? So from this, I want to explain you one concept, that your special characters also have some ASCII value. Now this query will be converted in this format. You guys agree on this or not?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Now tell me, if I will execute this, India will be at the top or at the bottom?
We need to check the ASCII value of the 1 as well.
No, one ASCII value. Okay. One, if
India
you
will be
keep
in
this,
bottom.
India will be at the bottom. Yes, because 64 is higher than 1. India will be at the bottom, correct? Now check the data. India is at the bottom. Same concept. I have not told any new concept here. Clear?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, and this whole thing I am telling you to answer this question only. Okay. So I will explain you that. Hope this is clear, guys. This one. Clear?
Yes.
Okay. Now, if I will remove this else part, then what will be the output? Same thing I have told you here, this example. When name is equal to India, then 1 and. So India was in bucket number 1. Okay. And then you kept India at the top. Now others will be in ascending order after that, right? Correct? No.
Yes.
Similarly,
Whatever the SQ
similarly,
values at the rate, and then other values will be ordered or sorted by ascending order.
right. So let me execute this. So here as well, you see India is at the top, remaining countries in ascending order, correct? So can I tell this is the answer to this question? I'll write a SQL query to display India at top and other countries ascending order without hard coding any integer, number, alphabet, or string. Do you think this is the answer? I have not hard coded any number, integer. See, this is the one. You agree, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, I agree.
Okay, but okay, fine. This is not integer. This is not number. This is not alphabet, but something I have hard coded here at the rate. This is also hard coding, correct? If you will share this answer in the interview, your interviewer can ask this question. You see, sometime what happen now, when you are preparing for interview, the interview will ask a question from the same question. It will drill it down to the further level to understand how much in-depth understanding you have. If you share this question, this solution, they can tell that, okay, this is also hard coding. At the rate you have hard coded, we will not accept this. Okay. Now, for this, what you have to do, I'm running this query. Just check the output. Is India at top and all the countries in ascending order? Not tell me here I have hard coded anything.
No.
Have I hard coded? No, this is the answer. I have not hard coded anything, but you got the output. Now, can you think and tell me how this query is working?
It will
This is
take
what
the
here?
ASCII value, I mean, space value.
Space, correct. I've taken here blank space. So engine will take ASCII value of blank space. Show you here. It has some value 32. Okay. So then India will be in the bucket 32. All other countries will be in the will not be in any bucket. So then 32 will be at the top. So that's why India is coming at the top here. Hope it is clear. Fine.
Yeah.
Shall I move to the next question?
Yeah.
Yes.
Tell me next question. Do you have any other question?
Yes, 8, 9, and 12.
8. 8, where is the 8? Okay, for this I will give you a hint. Okay, you give it a try. Very simple question. Write a SQL query to display the output as per the below hierarchy, but salary in descending order. It means, first of all, you have to display all the HOD, then all the instructor, then all the professor, right?
Mhm.
It's a simple question. See, here,
Actually, output सेम नहीं आया था तो जैसे अब ऑर्डर बाय के बाद हायरार्की लिखा तो जैसे HOD इंस्ट्रक्टर एंड प्रोफेसर एंड एंड लगा के सैलरी को डिक्रीज किया बट आया नहीं जो ये आउटपुट है ना नीचे जो आपने दिया हुआ है ये सेम कोड नहीं हुआ इस वजह से ये क्वेश्चन है.
okay, fine. Let's see this, not an issue. We'll try to do this. So here the question is, this is the data of employee table. This is the question number 8. No? Question number 8. Yes, so this is your employee table. Let me check the data. This is your employee table. This is the data. But
Yeah.
what is the question? What is that question? You want data in this hierarchy. HOD, then instructor, and then professor. So tell me one thing. This is following which order, ascending or descending?
It's following the ascending order ना.
Ascending. So we'll write here ordered by
अच्छा text
designation.
Okay.
So first of all, check is this HOD instructor. HOD is at the top.
Okay, I got my
then
mistake.
instructor, Then professor.
Brother, I got my
Let me.
mistake.
No issues. Let me complete this. HOD is at the top. Then you have instructor, and then you have professor. But next condition was.
And salary by decreasing order.
But salary in descending order. It means in the same HOD, if you have 2 records, then sort it in descending order. So here this is in descending order. So what I told you that how you can cater the next condition. So you have to write here, comma, salary, descending. So what is the meaning of this query? The meaning is engine will first of all sort the designation. If 2 records have same designation, it means there is a conflict. Then engine will sort based on the salary in descending order. So you see, when I will execute this, salary is in descending order for instructor. Both records are same. Now based on the salary, this is in descending order 400 and 200. Then similarly, professor, they both are same, but salary is in descending order. Clear? Is it clear?
Yes,
If they will tell you that no, I want salary in ascending order for the same designation, so just write salary and then execute it. So now you will see HOD, then salary is in ascending order.
Okay.
Instructor, then salary in ascending order. Professor, salary in ascending order. Clear?
Okay. Yes. The another question is 12th one.
12th
In
one.
that we have a female and male gender. Last one.
Last question. Okay. Question number 12. Okay, this is student table. Let me create the table first. This is a student table. Write a SQL query to list the student name in ascending order, but all the female students should be displayed before all the male students. Okay, good question. This question is very simple, but here I have tried to confuse you with the wordings. First, let me create this table, the student table. First, let's try to understand what is the question. So here they are telling, let me keep it here. So you have to write a query to list the student name in ascending order. Suppose if I will stop till here. Suppose if I will stop till here. So the question is telling, write a query to list the student name in ascending order. Please go on mute, guys. So if it is in ascending order, if it is in ascending order, then you have to write order by student name. So please check, is this data in ascending order? I hope it is clear. This is in ascending order, correct? So for that, what
Yes,
I have
sir.
done, I have just written order by the student name. 1 minute. I have written this query and I got this data in ascending order. Okay, what is the question after this? In ascending order, but all the female students should be displayed before all the male students. So there is a next condition as well in this question. The question is, fine, you sort it in ascending order, that is fine. But all the female students should be displayed at the top, then all the male students. First of all, tell me, is the question clear now?
Yes,
I
think
want all
Yes, sir.
the female students at the top, then all the male students. So can you tell me now how to solve this question?
we are using the same concept when case
Yes, sir.
gender equals to F, and then one else two, like same. But if we are changing like this, Abdul, the gender M and then F, then M, then F. So what is the concept we have to use here? Actually, I consider this question is like this.
First, let
We
me
can-
answer this one. The student name and then what is the column gender. Just let me solve this. You guys told me to use case statement, order by case, when gender is equal to F, then in bucket number 1, else 2, correct? And
And
student name
G.
ascending,
Hmm.
correct, guys? I'm executing it. Please verify the output. All the female students are at the top. Then you have all the male students, correct? Now within this female bucket, check all the name is in ascending order. NPSS, correct? Then
Yes.
within this male bucket, check all the name is in ascending order. Clear?
Mhm.
Hope this question is clear.
Yes.
Now, if the question is, don't use case statement, then how you will solve this question?
Order by gender, comma, student name.
Order by gender, comma, student name. What is the meaning of this query?
First, it will sort based upon the gender. So first all the I mean the females will come, and now at the second level it will sort the student name under all the
Correct. Correct. Got the same output, guys. So you have written here order by gender. First condition is order by gender. So all the female will be at the top. Now after this, you are telling when there is a same female, then sort it based on the ascending order of a student name. So for all the female, now see next is it is sorting based on the student name. For all the male, it is sorting based on the student name. So you can write this query as well. This is more simpler than the previous one. Hope it is clear. See why
Yes.
this question was a little bit confusing, because I have changed the wordings there. I have kept this condition first, and then I have kept this condition. The female students and all those things. Okay, any other question do you have in assignment, guys? Anyone? Okay, if you have not, if you didn't get time yesterday to work on it, I will request please work on it. If you're getting stuck, let me know. I'll discuss this. So now I'm planning to start this. This was all about order by and case. We have seen good number of examples. And then order by is over. Let me start with something about case statement. I'm proceeding, sorry. Yeah, case. I'm proceeding further with the understanding that you have understood this, okay? No.
Mohammed, before we start, I have one question related to the last one. Suppose in that
Mhm.
list, I don't want the name of the Abdul. So how can I
Hmm.
drop that name? In the last
Okay,
list. Yeah.
so here in the output, suppose you don't want to display Abdul.
Yes.
Maybe because of some reason we don't want to display this, or maybe he has
Mhm.
been disqualified.
Mhm.
So you filter it out. For filter, we use
Okay.
where clause, and you write a student name
Mhm.
is not equal Abdul. Okay, the engine will not display you Abdul. Will filter it out.
Okay.
See, Abdul is not there in the list.
Mhm.
Okay.
It means there is a sequence to use the conditions. Like I'm using the where in the last after the in the someone one of the question. So I'm using the where the country is not equals to Afghanistan. So I think that's why it's not working at my end.
Oh, okay. No, you have to follow this sequence while writing
Uh,
query. First of all, you have to write select,
mhm.
then from, then where, then order by. This sequence you have to follow.
Okay.
Because when you execute this query, no, internally a lot of other things also happen. The SQL will check the semantics check, then syntax check, then parser
Okay.
will come into picture. Many other things happen. Then query optimization. You are optimizing query, but again internally your SQL engine will optimize query. Okay, so a lot of other things are also there. Fine. Let me jump to the next topic. The master SQL.
Just a second, I have a question. So in the
Yeah,
same,
tell me.
yeah, 12th one. So
Mhm.
when using order by, you put you have put first as gender and then student name. How do you get an idea first to put as gender?
First, for gender. Okay, good question. So here I thought that okay, they have told me to sort the name in ascending order, but female students should be at the top, then male students. Okay, so this is the bigger bucket, male and female, the categorization here. So if I will write order by student name, okay, and then gender, if I will write, you see what will happen in that case. That's a good question you have asked. So in that case, what will happen? First of all, let's try to understand the meaning of this. The meaning of this query is, what is the first priority you are giving to the student name, right? Sort it based on the student name. So if you will sort it based on the student name, so engine will sort it in ascending order of a student name, correct? And
Yes.
if two records have the same student name, then it will go to gender, no? Correct? If you remember this, yesterday we have discussed this, that if there is a conflict in the first condition, then it will go to the next condition, correct? So now here you don't have two records with the same name. So here first we want to sort it based on the gender. You see, if you will execute this query, it is sorting based on the name: Abdul, Ahmad, Aman, Ankit, and open all those things. Okay. And then it will sort based on the gender. So here all the names are different. Or suppose maybe let me add here one female name which starts with a 17. What should I write? Female name with a what should I write? Can tell me some female name with name A?
Neelam. We can use
Neelam is
but
from N, no? From A,
No.
I'm asking.
A.
Aishwarya.
Aishwarya, correct.
Yeah.
Aishwarya, female, okay. Now see, if I will run this query, first of all, it will sort based on the student name and then gender. Now here, if it will sort based on the name, okay, all the A are coming at the top, right? Correct, no? Now, when there is a conflict in the name, then it will go to gender. But there is no conflict in the name. All the names are unique if you consider the A. So that's why it will not go to the gender part. Is this clear? So in this case, your gender will not be sorted. So that's why first we are sorting based on the gender, then student name. Hope it is clear. Am I audible?
Yes, yes,
Hope it is clear, Hanish.
yes, yes. Thank you.
Okay. No problem. Okay, now let me.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now let me move to some other concepts now. This was all about order by any case. Now you guys have to practice. Okay, practice
Tanvir,
questions.
can you, before proceeding, can you pick up that yesterday's session's last question? Like in SQL Server, it was giving a different output.
Okay. The reason is, like right now I will teach you case, uppercase and lowercase. What happened now? This the SQL Server and the other platforms what you're using. First of all, because they are open source, so you might face some little bit of strange behavior. Like when I will teach you uppercase and lowercase, when you will run this on SQL Server, there as well you will see it is not case sensitive, but SQL is case sensitive. So what happened when you are installing that Microsoft SQL Server application, that open source application I'm talking, not the licensed one which you have in your organization. So by default, it is case insensitive. Okay. But the one which you have in your company or the organization, they will set it as a case sensitive. So in the SQL Server, you have both the options. You can mark it as case sensitive or case insensitive as well. Okay. So that is why these open source versions what we are using, you might face little bit this kind of behavior sometime, but I am teaching you the general behavior, how it behaves generally if you work on these different platforms and the license version, if you will check. So this works based on the ASCII. It will sort it based on the ASCII, and then accordingly you will get the result. So right now I will teach you case, uppercase and lowercase. When you will execute this in SQL Server, no, you will face the same behavior. I will show you that, okay?
So the ASCII value, irrespective of Oracle or Microsoft SQL or
It is same.
MySQL,
It
will
is
remain same.
Will
Yeah.
remain same. Yeah.
Okay.
And generally it works based on the ASCII. It will sort based on the ASCII. I've shown you that example, no? Uppercase A, lowercase a, uppercase Z, lowercase Z, and all those things. It
Yeah.
sorts based on that only. That is the general concept of this ASCII. Okay.
Okay.
Now let me start this one. Select a start from shopping. This is a shopping table. Oh, table not created.
So we are
So
starting
here
case
I'm
statement now.
uppercase, lowercase, case sensitive part. Okay. So this is a shopping table. I have few columns here. Okay. 1 minute. Rob table shopping. Okay, so I have this shopping table. Okay, and this is the data in front of you. Now my manager told me that Tanveer, show me the details of location Delhi. Okay, Delhi location they want. So I told, okay, fine, this is very simple. I will use a where condition here. Okay, I have written here Delhi. And this is the output. Okay. I have shown this output to my manager that sir, this is the data of Delhi location. My manager told that Tanveer, it seems some records are missing. Okay. When I checked, I observed that yes, manager is correct. This record is missing, and then this record is missing. First of all, you agree or not that these records are missing in the output?
Yes, these are missing because
These are
whatever you
missing.
mentioned inside the course, like it will only sense that.
Okay, let me tell 1 minute.
Yeah. Okay.
So this is missing, correct? You all agree, guys?
Yes.
Yes. So I did some research and then I told to my manager that sir, you are correct. This record is missing. So what I have done, I have written query here. I changed this to this one, Delhi. When I executed this, then now what is the problem? I am getting this Delhi, clothing Delhi, February, but other records of Delhi is missing. This record is missing, correct? And even I am not getting this Delhi in uppercase, correct? Now, when I'm using this Delhi in uppercase here, so now what's the problem? Only uppercase Delhi I'm getting in the output. All other records of Delhi I'm not getting. Now, can you guys tell me what is the problem? I'm unable to understand. Can you help me to understand what's the problem here?
Yes, sensitive
Because the
data.
ASCII value of like uppercase D and lowercase d.
Correct. It is because the SQL, not only SQL, all the languages, go with Python, Unix, C, Java, anyone. Data is case sensitive, very important concept, especially for those who are for the first time learning any language. Data is case sensitive. Now, what is data? The values which you are inserting in a table, they are considered as data. Here, clothing is data, Delhi is data, January is data, this value is data. All these are data. This is case sensitive. Case sensitive means if you're writing this value in uppercase here, so engine will search only for the uppercase Delhi. Okay, engine doesn't have that intelligence that if user is telling this uppercase, it means I have to find all the Delhi. No. If you write this lowercase Delhi, engine will search only the records where the location is in lowercase Delhi. Please verify this. All are in lowercase Delhi, correct? From this, we understood that SQL is case sensitive with data. If you are searching, you have to be very careful with the case. If the data is in uppercase, please write it in uppercase. If data is in lowercase, please write in lowercase. First of all, is this clear? SQL is case sensitive with data. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, yes. With underlying.
Yes, okay. Okay. Now my manager told me that Tanveer, show me all the records where department name is sports. Okay. So can you tell me a query for that? Where? Department name equals sports. Okay. I've written this query and I'm executing it. Oh, why it is telling no data found? I have this sports department now. I have 6 records for sports, but engine is telling there is no data for sports. Why?
Case sensitive.
Lowercase.
What case sensitive? Can you explain me in detail?
Sports,
Sorry.
yeah, sports,
Sports
whatever you
groups.
are applying the filter, it's you have given into capital, but the actual
Okay.
data, it's in the small letters.
Oh, okay, got it. So you are telling that filter what I have given, all this is in uppercase, but data which I have inserted, all it is in lowercase. That is why engine is unable to find this uppercase. So that is what you are telling. What happened? That is what you are telling, no?
Yes.
Yes, okay. You all understood this, guys, everyone?
Yeah, that
What is the meaning of case sensitive? Clear? Okay. So I told to my manager that, sir, it is happening because SQL is case sensitive with data. So if I will write this in lowercase daily, I will show you all the lowercase daily. If I will write this in uppercase daily, I can show you all the records where daily is in uppercase. I cannot do anything. SQL behaves like this. Okay, I have given this explanation. Now, when you will work in project, or when means I think most of you are working in project, you will when you have a conversation with the business stakeholders. So many times the technical team and the functional team. Functional team is your business stakeholders, maybe your director, or sometime your CTO, or your associate directors, your senior managers. They will not listen to this kind of excuses that okay, SQL is case sensitive with data. I I cannot do this, I cannot do that. This language has this limitation. They will not listen to all these excuses. They will tell, I don't know how your SQL engine works. That is not my headache. I want this data. Do whatever you want. You please display the data. And because of this, there is a role of business analyst who bridges the gap between technical people and the functional people. And that is why nowadays it is required that your business analyst must be techno-functional. It means he should understand the technical aspect as well as the functional aspect. Okay, that's why he bridges the gap. So fine. So now my manager is telling that fine, that is your headache, how SQL behaves, it is case sensitive data, what all. I'm not bothered about that. I want all the records where my business is in Delhi location. Okay, whether you have inserted in uppercase, lowercase, that is your headache, boss. I'm not bothered about that. First of all, is the requirement clear? Yes or no?
Yes.
Requirement is clear? Okay. So I thought what to do. So this is my shopping table. Then I have done some Google. And then after that lot of research, I came to know that there is a keyword upper. Okay, before this, I'm executing this query. I got the output, right? If I will write this shopping all in uppercase, then what will happen?
We will get the data because
Okay.
it's not
Again,
the
I'm
actual
getting the data. And again, I'm getting the data. Okay. If I will write this select all in uppercase, then
We will get the same output.
okay. So from this, what we learned, the reserved keywords, you select, insert, into, values, order by, whatever is this. This all, it's your wish. You write this in uppercase or lowercase, they all will work. Then your table name, shopping is the table name. No? You can write this in any case, whatever you want. You see, I will write it like this. I've written in mixed case. Still, you are getting the output. So these all reserved keywords and your user-defined keywords. It means your table name, your column name are not case sensitive. Hope it is clear. So if interviewer is asking you this question, especially to freshers, they will ask this kind of question: that is the SQL case sensitive? Don't tell that SQL is case sensitive. You give that explanation that SQL is case sensitive with data, but it is not case sensitive with the reserved or the user defined keywords. Because if you have worked on Python, you will see that Python is case sensitive with the reserved keywords as well. If you have worked on Unix shell scripting, it is case sensitive with the reserved keywords as well. But SQL, this is the best part. SQL will never bother you with this silly things like case sensitive data with the spaces. In Python, if you have worked, you have to be very careful with the indentation, right? But here nothing like that. You see, after from, I will give this a spaces. I'm running it. Still it is working, but if you will do this kind of thing in Python, it will not execute. So SQL just want that give me a good logic, I will execute it. SQL will tell you I will never bother you with these things. That is why SQL is all about logic. You have to be strong in logic. Okay, so net what we discussed so far, the SQL is case sensitive with data, but not with the reserved of the user defined keyword. Hope it is clear. So now my manager is telling that Tanvir, show me the records where my business is based in Delhi. Okay. So for that, there is a keyword known as upper. Upper location equals Delhi. I have written this query. Now we will try to execute it. Let's check if it is working or not. Check the output. You got all, we got all the location on it. It's not executed. Oh, sorry. See, I given 2 semicolons. So now, did you get the expected result here? All the Delhi location?
Yes.
Is it clear? You have Delhi in lowercase. You have this Delhi in mixed case. You have this Delhi in uppercase. You got all the values. So now this was the requirement. I have shown this to my manager. Manager is happy that, okay, fine. You have displayed all the transactions of Delhi location. Hope it is clear, guys.
Clear. So Tanvir, the thing is, like one ask is that, let's say for example, the data entry operator, whosoever enters the data, or it could be in SAP, and then SAP, flows the data to Oracle, and somehow these mistakes are happening. So can't we make it a best practice to always use upper in these particular scenarios? Because
I will answer that. I will answer that.
yeah, here we can see that Delhi has been returned in 5 or 7 times, but in some cases like million of rows, how can we see individual rows that what should we do in this kind of scenarios?
Yeah, I will answer after some time. Good question. I will answer that. But is this clear what I taught right now, guys?
Yeah, it is clear enough.
Yes.
Any question from this?
Yeah, Tanvir.
Yeah, here is one.
Nowadays, most of the database are like are accepting the like as you're using the keyword upper to give the this thing, but most of the database are like compatible. Like even if we type like as the previous guy was saying, the upper one or lower one, database will show all these things. So if I look into SQL Server, it throws me all records.
Even if you're not writing upper or lower, that is what you're telling.
Yes, yes.
That is what I told. That is what I told in the beginning. That
Okay.
SQL
Sorry,
Server, the one, no issues. I will repeat it. The SQL Server which we have installed, even if what I have installed, okay, it is closed now. So there, if you will execute this query, this one, even if you will not write upper, okay, if you just write this location. So this will give you all the daily records, whether it is in lowercase, mixed case, or whatever it may be. The reason is when you are installing that SQL Server, the open source, I'm telling the free version, by default, it has case insensitive data. Okay, by default, it will search case insensitive. That is what I am telling. If you will Google it, you will get this. Whatever I'm telling, that by default, when you're installing the free version of SQL Server, it is case insensitive. But it has the feature that you can change that from case insensitive to case sensitive. So that is what, when you will work in your project and there you have the licensed version of SQL Server. So that when you will install it, no, so that will be case sensitive. So if anyone has that SQL Server in your official laptop, to check it, it will be case sensitive. So that's what I mentioned in the very beginning. That SQL Server, when you will practice this, you will get confused that, oh, Tanvir, why it is fetching? I have not used upper and lower, but I'm getting all the records because that is case insensitive by default. That is why if you're practicing this upper and lower, please practice on this platform Oracle. But generally, if you have the licensed version, entire SQL, whether it is Postgres, Netezza, Teradata, Oracle, SQL Server, MySQL, every platform is case sensitive with data.
How about the developer edition that we get from the SQL Server, which we install it? So that is also
Developer edition, the free version which you are talking, I am not sure about that. By default, it works on case sensitive or insensitive. That need to be checked. But this is the general concept. Data is case sensitive. And if you'll practice on the licensed version, that will always be case sensitive.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Yes. Thank you.
No problem. So that's why don't get, this is for everyone. Please don't get confused with this. Data is case sensitive. You work on any platform, especially the licensed version of all those things. Okay. Fine. What I was telling. Okay. So you understood this upper, guys?
Yes.
Okay.
So
but we should.
Upper means uppercase, right?
Yeah.
Because I mentioned equal to.
I will come to that. 1 minute, guys. Hold on.
Proper and low, yeah.
I executed this query. We got the output. You told that yes, Tanvir, this is the correct output. This is as per the expectation. But now the question is that Tanvir, internally, what is happening? How engine is executing it that it is getting all the values, right? We will try to understand it, and this is very important and very interesting. So please concentrate here, okay? First of all, let's try to understand that how this query is getting executed, okay? So tell me the order of execution. Where is that? This is the one. Tell me the order of execution. Which keyword will be executed first?
From.
Listen very carefully, everyone. Very important concept. From will be executed first. So in from you have written shopping. So your engine will understand that, oh, user wants the data from the shopping table. Your SQL engine will search for the shopping table. It will make a copy and it will keep it here. Correct? This is what it happens in the from, right? Okay. So from is done. What next after from?
Where.
After from, where condition will be executed. Okay. What is the purpose of where?
To apply filter.
Where is for the filter. The moment you will write where, engine will understand that, oh, user wants to apply some filter. Now listen very carefully, guys. I know, because I know if I will explain this, you'll be having a lot of confusion. So that is why I'm just alarming you. Please listen very carefully. After where, user has mentioned upper location. Now hold on here. After where, engine will observe that, oh, user has written upper and in bracket location. So what is the meaning of upper and location? When you're writing here upper and in bracket location, actually you're telling SQL engine to convert all the data of location column in uppercase. This is the meaning of upper location. You are telling SQL engine that SQL, please convert all the data of location column in uppercase. So let me convert all the data of this location column in uppercase. Please check, is it converted? Yes or no? What happened? Have I asked a tough question? Is this converted in uppercase?
Yes.
Yes.
So,
So
mhm.
let me complete first. 1 minute. Hold on. Let me complete first. Then you can ask question. Okay. Just give me 3 minutes. So upper location, the function of upper location is it will convert all the data of location column in uppercase, and this will be done internally by SQL engine in the temporary memory. Okay. Okay, fine. You ask what you're asking, then I will proceed. Please ask question. What you're asking. Someone was asking question. No questions. Yeah, Hanish, you are asking. Please go ahead.
Nothing. I just
Nothing?
wanted to.
Okay. No issues. So upper location, you understood the functionality of upper location. It is like it will convert all the data in uppercase. Internally, engine will convert all these things in uppercase in the temporary memory. Okay, this is done. After this, engine will proceed further. Then you are telling engine that engine, fine, you have converted this location in uppercase. Now please compare this. Which one? This one. With which data? Uppercase Delhi. Okay. Now engine will compare this with each and every record of this data. So finally, these records are same as this uppercase Delhi. You agree?
Yes.
And this is also same as this uppercase Delhi. You agree?
Yes.
You agree, guys? Okay. Now this record, you have derived from which record? From this record. Correct?
Mm.
This second record you have derived from this record. This third record you have derived from this record. Correct now? Then this record you have derived from this record. Then this record is derived from this record. Then this record is derived from this record. So finally your engine will tell that, okay, these are the records which matches this condition. But where this activity engine has done, tell me. This activity where engine has done? In the temporary memory. Now engine will take the corresponding records. These are the corresponding records. Right? For this, these are the corresponding records. Then finally, this is done. Engine will tell you that, okay, I have applied the filter. After applying filter, this record is selected. Now check. Have you selected all the Delhi or not?
Yes.
Right? After that, you're writing select a star. The star means all the columns. Then finally, engine will copy all the records and it will display it to you. Now, please verify your data and this is your engine data. Are they both same? This is your analysis. This is the output of engine. Are they both same? Yes or no?
Yes.
So hope you understood internally how engine is executing this.
Tanvir, Abhishek here, I didn't understand that. Okay, we have written upper, and upper will only work in the particular column called location. But the thing is, in our earlier data, which we have inserted into the Oracle, that particular data, we have also mentioned all the, in some of the cases, we have mentioned Delhi as all small. Some of them are
Yeah,
small.
it is there. It is there, Delhi on all small.
Yes, right. So I think I'm confused with the keyword called upper. Upper means always capital, right? So
No. Upper means you are telling SQL engine that convert this location in uppercase. It has converted the location data in uppercase.
Okay, then display.
Then you are telling to compare this with Delhi. So then this column will be compared against this Delhi. then it will tell that, okay, these records are same as Delhi, but it will not display this upper location, sir. This will not be displayed. It will check the corresponding data. This data is derived from this data, correct? So it will check the corresponding data and it will show you the original data now. Don't think that Delhi we are converting all in uppercase here. See here we have not converted all in uppercase. This is for the internal working of engine. It will convert it.
So internally, what would happen is it will first change the case of that particular location table. Then it will see where the Delhi in capitals has been written. So जब पहले सबका capital हो जाएगा, then it will be equal to Delhi. That will
Correct. Then it will fetch it.
उसके
Right.
बाद then the temporary memory, whatever there it is in temporary memory, it will compare it with the original data.
Correct.
Okay.
Corresponding data, it will pick and it will show you that.
Okay, corresponding means I think mapping of columns, that all
Mapping, yeah. It will pick that this record is derived from this record. It will show you this.
Okay.
So
we should always use, I think, upper, what I believe.
That I will not comment now. That I will answer after some time.
Very interesting.
Any other question?
Adding to his point, we're adding to his point. So yeah, obviously we can use lower as well.
I will discuss that after some time.
Okay.
Right now I'm concentrating only on upper.
Okay.
But you are correct. We can use lower as well, but I will come to that after some time because this upper discussion is not over. We have few more concepts in this upper. I will complete that, then I will jump to that lower part. So is this clear what I have taught now? Is this explanation clear, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
But Tanvir, what we need to do is, Abhishek here, what we need to do is when we are writing the query where upper location equals to Delhi. So if we are mentioning upper, then we need to give all capital letters under the course. Otherwise, I think
that I don't know. That I don't know. We will discuss that after this. Okay. Hope this part is clear. What I explained. No, right? Okay.
Yes.
Then I thought that, okay, fine, let me do one thing. Let's keep all this in Delhi. I was just thinking that, okay, if I will do this, what will happen? I will not execute this. Let's check it. Now I have written this query. I thought that, okay, I have written here Delhi all in uppercase. So let me write Delhi all in lowercase and let's check how the engine will behave. You understood what I'm trying to do here? Here, all this Delhi was in uppercase. Here, everything is in lowercase. So I wanted to understand like how the engine will behave. Okay. So first of all, from shopping will be executed, correct? Okay. So engine will take a copy of it. Okay. Okay, after from shopping, engine will go to this where clause. What is the function of where? Applying filters. Then you have written upper location. Then you have written upper location. What is the functionality of upper? Is the functionality of upper? It will convert all the data
in the upper case, in the temporary memory of a system.
In the temporary memory, very important. See, all the location is converted in uppercase. Converted. Now you will compare this upper location with lowercase Delhi, right? This is your lowercase Delhi. Tell me one thing. Is this Delhi same as this Delhi?
No.
No. Is this Delhi same as this Delhi?
No.
No. Is it same as this? No. Is this same as this? No. Is this same as this? No. Is this same as this? No. So what will be the output?
No rows.
No rows. Okay. As per our analysis, we understood that this should not give any data, correct? Let me execute it. Let's check what engine is giving. No data found. Hope it is clear. So net what we understood is, if you are asking engine to convert everything in uppercase, then why you are searching this against lowercase? And this is like a contradictory statement, right? If you have told him to convert everything in uppercase, then why you are searching with lowercase? You will never find any data. So what we learned from this, when you're using upper location equals, then this value must be in uppercase. Is it clear now?
Yes, Mohammed. It means we have to use the same case, the same same values. Like if we are searching the data in the uppercase, so Delhi should be in the capital Delhi.
Correct. Because you have told engine to convert in uppercase, then why you are searching for the lowercase? Tell me. It is like you went to a veg restaurant and you're asking for non-veg, right? You have told engine to convert everything in uppercase, then why you are searching lowercase? That is why engine will tell you, sorry, I don't have any such record. So what we understood, when you're using upper, always this has to be in uppercase. Hope it is clear.
Yes.
Hope it is clear. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Now, if it is clear, then ask here, please ask.
If we are using the Delhi as a camel casing, so I think we will found the same result, no data found, na? In case of, because
I'm coming to that. If I will write like this,
yes,
what will be the output for this? Tell me.
I think no data found, but
No data found.
but I'm not confident on that.
No data found. Why? Because here you have told to convert all in uppercase.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So why you are comparing that with this mixed case? Correct.
Okay.
That doesn't make any sense.
Okay.
No data found. Okay. Or else take this. What will be the output for this, guys?
No data found.
Got it? Because see, this is contradictory. SQL, that poor SQL is confused that Tanveer has asked me to convert everything in uppercase. I converted everything in uppercase. Now he's asking me to search for this data, which has the mixed case. Lowercase is also there. That is why engine will tell, sorry, Tanveer, I don't have any such record. Okay, clear? You understood how the upper is working internally? Yes or no? Is clear or not? I'm not getting a healthy response. A bit confused. If you want me to repeat, I will repeat this.
Yes.
Clear? Okay.
Yes.
Now, if it is clear, then tell me one thing. If it is clear, tell me one thing. Coming back to this query, upper location equals Delhi, we got this output. I'm asking one question. Listen very carefully, take your time, then answer. Don't be in a hurry, okay? I have written here upper location equals Delhi. I told you that engine will convert this location all in uppercase, right? We have seen this. So location is converted in uppercase, but when I got the output from the engine, this was the output of engine. I'm just thinking, or maybe I'm wondering here that I have told engine to convert location in uppercase. Engine has converted location in uppercase, but is still here. Why I'm getting this location lowercase, this mixed case, this uppercase? Why? I told engine to convert in upper location. So when it has displayed the output, this all must be in uppercase, no?
No, actually,
this is my question.
The answer is that when we ask engine to make this in the uppercase, so he just done these things in the temporary memory, and there he fetched the data for as a that we get the same data in which we have in a table, because the uppercase is only in the temporary memory for his for his reference only.
Little difference here. Yeah, and little difference here. We are comparing where class, not in the select class. So just we are
Good,
getting
good, good.
If we want the output to
Good,
be
good.
displayed in Delhi in capital, then instead of select star, we should give select column names, comma, upper in bracket location.
Okay, fine. So here net upper location we have written. So this was for the reference of SQL engine. Engine has converted this in uppercase, but in the temporary memory. So, but it will give you data from the original table. That is why still you are getting location all in the way it was inserted in the table. Okay. Hope it is clear.
Yes.
So
Yes.
this was your upper keyword. Now I executed this query. I got this output. Oh, sorry, not this one. I got this output. Now I have shown this result to my manager. Manager told that, okay, fine, Tanvir, this is good. You have displayed all the business transactions, which was from Delhi. That is fine. Then suddenly my manager observed this data and he told Tanvir, this is in lowercase. Here, this is mixed case. This is uppercase. It doesn't looks good. I want means data should be in uniform case, should be same case across. Especially those who are working in BI, business intelligence. Maybe if you're working on Power BI or Tableau. So when you are generating reports, so these are the cosmetic things which you will take care that the case must be uniform. Correct?
Correct. 100% correct.
So, all right. So my manager told me that Tanvir, it is fine. You have derived all this data of this records from the table, but I want a proper case here. Do one thing, you display all the Delhi in uppercase. Okay, this is what he's telling. So he want to display all the location in uppercase. That is his requirement, correct? Now, I have mentioned earlier that select is like your dining table. Okay, so whatever you want, it will be served here. So now you are telling you want location all in uppercase. So you write here department name, comma, upper location. Now if you write this upper location in select clause, so from this engine will understand that, oh, user wants me to display location, but all in uppercase. Okay, clear? So now if I will execute this query, now you will see the location all will be in uppercase. Please verify. But this upper location doesn't have to do anything with this upper location. This is the logic which engine will execute separately. Then the final output, what it will show you, it will convert the location in uppercase. Is it clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Similarly, I have shown this output to my manager. Manager told, okay, fine. And see, in your project, those who are not working in project or you are fresher, same thing will happen in your project. You will show a report, you will show a number, then your stakeholders will tell you that, no, I want this, I want that, and accordingly you have to do the changes. This is known as a change request in your project, or it is also known as enhancement. Okay. So that is why nowadays we are working in the agile mode. Earlier it was like a waterfall. When I used to work in 2012, 13, it was purely waterfall. Means your business stakeholders will give you a requirement. You will take 3-4 weeks or 6 weeks or sometime 8 weeks. You will show the output, and then they will tell that no, I don't want this. Do this change. Again, you will take 1 month. So the project gets delayed. So now everything is in agile. You will do this and quickly you have to show this to the stakeholders. If they want some changes, then immediately you have to do the changes. That's what your agile is. Anyway, I don't want to go into that discussion. So here I converted location all in uppercase. Now my manager is telling that, okay, fine, Tanvir, good. You have converted location in uppercase. But yeah, here you see department name is in lowercase or mixed case. Location is in upper. It doesn't looks little means in sync. So do one thing, Tanvir, convert all the department as well in uppercase. So what I have to do here, guys?
Upper of department name.
Sorry, what?
Can we create the reference table, reference upper table for the same this table, because changing the
No.
particular.
See. Very simple, very simple. Don't go in that. I
Okay.
just want to display department name in uppercase. I want to display that.
Mhm.
Which keyword is responsible for displaying the data?
Select.
Select,
Select.
right? Just
Okay.
write here upper.
Okay.
So now the department name will be displayed in uppercase. That's all.
Okay. It
Check it.
means
All the
if
departments in uppercase.
it means that if
Mhm.
if we want to change the from smaller to capital, so in case of month, so we can do the same, the upper month.
Same. Yeah, that is what I'm
Okay.
telling. This select clause is for display. Here you
Okay.
cannot apply any logic. So now you want to convert month in uppercase, just write here month. So just write here upper.
Okay.
All the months will be converted in uppercase.
Mhm.
See?
Tanvir, can't we write like just upper and open and close for, we should write like for individually, like upper department, upper location.
Individually you have to write. Yes. Individually you have to write.
And Tanvir,
Okay.
one more thing. In the column name, it is mentioning as upper, right? Does it, the column name will change according to that, or?
Column name will change. Column name will change. If you're writing upper department name here, no. So this will be displayed as upper department name. Okay, I will come to that. I understood your question. I will come to that.
Okay,
Maybe you're
okay.
asking that, Tanvir, this
Yeah,
is not
just I
looking
need
good. I
department
want to
name
display as department name only. I will come
Yes,
to that.
yes.
I'll come to that. But hope it is clear, guys. Is
One
this
more
clear?
thing.
Yeah.
So for the in the select statement, we used upper as uppercase only, but in where when we use in the where we used in uppercase and lower we gave it in a lowercase.
That is not a concern. I have explained that this
Okay.
reserved keywords you write in any case, your wish.
Exactly. Yeah.
You see, I have written this in upper and lower, even then it will work.
Okay.
See, still it is converting all in lower uppercase. Okay, that is.
Hi, Tanvir.
Yeah.
Sir,
Hi. First.
Is it possible to display half of the column in upper and half of the column in lower case?
Yes. Oh no. That you cannot do. That we can do. We can do that. That is possible. But for that, when I will teach you CT expression or subquery, then we can do that. We can do. You have to use CT expression and then you have to use union operator together. Then we can do one thing, Fasi, if possible, please make a note of this question, whatever. That's a good question. Once I will cover CT expression, you please remind me this. I will show you the solution. Okay. Or if you know CT expression, stay and call. By end of this class, I will explain you. Okay.
Yeah.
Tanvir,
Hope it is clear. Yeah, Rizwan.
one more time, please explain the logic behind referencing the upper in the select clause. Why is it? I mean, the reason behind the table is internally what is it giving? Could you please explain again?
Okay.
I lost it.
Sure. I know this is a little bit confusing. So fine, I will explain this again. And I want everyone to listen again. Even if you have understood, listen again, maybe you will learn something new. I will remove this upper from the select. Okay. So let me remove all those things. First of all, tell me, I've removed everything in the select the upper. First of all, just tell me one thing, guys. Is this query clear to everyone?
Yes.
Use of upper in where clause.
Yes.
Is this clear? Rizwan, is this part clear? Use of where in use of upper in where clause. Is this clear?
Yes.
This is clear, no? Okay. So when I will when I will execute this query, this one, from table, engine will pick this table, and then you have written where upper location. Engine will convert this in uppercase. and then it will compare with uppercase Delhi. Then like it will pick this records and will display this to you, right? This will be the output. So far, is it clear? This will be the output of this query. Does anyone has any question that how for this query, Tanvir, this is the output? Is this clear? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes.
It is. Yeah.
This is clear. Okay. Now, same query, just suppose I have written here, suppose I have written department name in upper, and this upper which I am writing, you can write in upper, lower. It is not a problem. This is not case. Now, suppose I have written here upper department name. Okay. So when engine will perform all this where upper location equals Delhi and all those things, so this will be the output. After this, at the last, engine will go to the select clause, right?
Okay.
When engine
Yeah,
will come here, engine will see that user has written upper department name. Okay. So select means, the columns it will display. So engine will understand that, oh, user is telling me to display the department name, but all in uppercase. So engine will convert this all in uppercase, this value. So see, everything will be converted in uppercase. That is what it will do. That's all. 1 minute. It will display this here. And now this will be your upper department name. So now you see, it has converted the department name in uppercase. Is it clear? So when you're writing upper in select clause, so finally what is the output? In that output, the column, whatever you want to display in uppercase, engine will convert that in uppercase. Now you see this department name all is converted in uppercase. So this upper, if you're using in select, so it means the final output, it will convert that column in the uppercase. That's all. Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay. So this was all about upper. Do you have any other question, anyone?
Tanvir, is it the best practice to write upper when we are putting that in where clause?
No, that is not a best practice. I will after this I will teach you lower, and then I will tell you the performance aspects of this using upper and lower. Okay. So fine, Debo, just give me some time. Let me cover that lower part, and then we will come to this. I will answer your question then. Okay, now this was all about uppercase. Now here I am writing lower location, and then I will write this in lower case Delhi. I will not explain this. I want you, I know I have not explained lower, but I want you to apply some common sense, and if you can explain me this, how engine will execute this.
Nathan with Abhishek here. So I want to explain this. So similarly, how upper worked, same logic applies here. So if you have mentioned the location column that, yeah, please convert into the lower case, and you have given the equals to, right? You have told that, yeah, these are the lower cases, DELHI. So it will fetch all the records and will give everything in a temporary memory. SQL engine will give it in a temporary memory, and then will map it again and will give you all the columns, same which we had done for upper.
Okay, fine. Let me do this. Why I am doing this? It is very important to understand each and everything from engine perspective. Okay, and I recommend this you guys as well. Don't be in a hurry that okay, I have to solve 10 questions today. Solve one question, but do complete research on that. Here, which keyword will be executed first? From shopping, correct? So engine will make a copy of the shopping table. Clear? After this, which keyword you will execute? Engine will execute.
Okay, engine will execute where clause.
Where clause, okay. In where, what you have written? Lower location. What is the meaning of this lower location? What engine will do here?
The location column will be designed in lowercase. As you have mentioned.
So location, location column will be converted all in lowercase. Okay. Can you please check all the values of this location column is converted in lowercase?
Yes.
Okay, so engine has done this task for you. It has converted all in lowercase. Then what next?
It will display the column. Because no, it will map to Delhi. Sorry, it will map to Delhi. Yeah.
It will then match this with this Delhi, lowercase Delhi, right?
That's correct. Yeah.
Okay. Is this Delhi same as this Delhi?
Yes.
Yes. So all these three will be selected, and here all these three will be selected because all these are same as this Delhi. Is it clear?
Clear.
Okay. Now this record Delhi you have derived from which record? From this record? Correct? This record you have derived from this record. This is the data of parent table. This record you have derived from this record. Now this three record you have derived from this three records. Correct?
Correct. Correct.
Now in select what you want.
I want to display department name only. So we have not mentioned
department name, location, month, and profit. Correct? So here you want to display this, and this is from the parent table original data. So this is your columns, and these records you have selected. So as per our analysis, not sure what engine will give the output. This should be the output. You all agree?
Agree.
You all agree, ladies and gentlemen? Is it clear? Yeah. Okay. Okay, I'm running this now. Please check if our assumption, what we have done the analysis, is it correct or not? Is it correct? You got the same output? Please verify.
No.
Okay.
Yes.
Now here, if I want to display department name all in uppercase, if I want to display, then what I have to do?
You have to apply upper filter to select clause after select clause.
I will write upper here. Right? Now check this. Is the department all converted in uppercase? Yes or no? Yes?
Converted, yeah. Yes.
Now see the beauty of this query. In select clause, I'm telling SQL engine to display department name in uppercase, correct? But while searching, while mapping, I have used this lower. So this proves that this lower doesn't have any relation with this upper, or this upper doesn't have any relation with lower. They both are getting executed separately by the engine. Hope it is clear.
Actually, these are working, both the queries are working separately, right? Separate tasks, what I believe.
Oh, that is what this order of execution is. That is the meaning. Then engine will execute this first, then it will go to this, then it will go to this, and all those things. And that is the reason, if someone knows maybe that BA doesn't works with aggregate and all those things, that is the reason. We'll discuss that in next class. Okay, by the way, is it clear what I told right now?
Clear, sir.
Clear? Any question, anyone? Okay, if you don't have a question, I will ask a question now. Listen and then answer. Don't be in a hurry. If I will execute this query, what will be the output? Sorry, error message.
No rows.
What?
No data
rows.
found.
Okay, what?
No data.
Why no data found? Why?
The lowercase location is looking for uppercase Delhi, which is
Good.
Filter
Good.
will give no data found.
Yes.
Good. You have converted location all in lowercase, then why you are searching uppercase Delhi? Contradictory statement you are doing. You went to a veg restaurant, you're asking for non-veg. Same thing. That's when this will give you no data found. So net, if you are using lower, this must has to be in lowercase. So that's all from mine, upper and lower. The last is the performance aspect of this. Do you have any question before I jump to the performance part of this? Is this clear?
Clear.
I will request one thing. Please don't mug up this. Someone messaged me yesterday that Tanveer SQL is all about mugging up the things. You have to mug up all the things. You have to by heart it. So far, today is the 4th class. Do you think anything I have told you to mug up this? To by heart, to remember?
No.
No. We are learning everything from engine, that okay, how engine is executing this. So there is nothing about mugging up in SQL. If you understand how engine is working, you see in order by case, how many examples we have seen. We keep on changing the values. But if you know the concept, everything was governed there by that underlying concept of the buckets. Correct? Similarly, this upper and lower, if you know how the engine is working it internally, you can understand, okay, this is how. Why I'm telling this? So once I asked this question in interview, I have written this query. So the candidate told me that yes, this will be the answer. I have written this one. I asked him what will be the output. He told that sir, this will give you error message. I asked why. He told because it is a rule that in uppercase you have to use data here as upper only. No, this is not rule. If you are breaching a rule, then it will throw error message. This is not a rule. You can search against any data, but to get data, this must be in uppercase. So if the interviewer is asking you this question, you should explain him that if this will give no data found. Why? Because you have asked engine to convert everything in uppercase, then why you are searching for lowercase? So engine will not be able to find any such record, and that's why engine will give you no data found. You see, no data found and the error message. These both are entirely different thing. Error message will come when you will do some syntax issue. Suppose here I will write here WHER. WHER is not a keyword in SQL. If I will execute it, it will throw error message. It is throwing error message because this is syntax error. So getting error message and getting no data found are the different things. Hope it is clear. Okay. Now coming to the last part, the performance aspect. Tell me one thing. Shall I proceed? This upper lower is clear, guys. The functionality you understood?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, now I think in the very beginning, Abhishek or Sumit, someone has asked me that, Tanveer, okay, we will use uppercase location equals Delhi we have used here and we'll get all the data. So maybe in my project I'm working and I'm not sure that location is in which case, uppercase, lowercase or mixed case. So can I make it a habit of always using upper with any column, whatever I'm searching, and I will give the value that in uppercase? I think this is the question someone asked. I forgot the name who was asked, right? So what do you think, guys? This is on a safer side or not? Oh, you asked, okay.
Yeah.
This is on a safer side or not?
Oh, yeah, safer side means I think we can use it anything, either upper or lower, but it should be equal to what what inside the double quotes. So I think.
I agree. I agree. So this is on a safer side. So suppose if you have millions of records in the table, and that's a common thing these days. and you're not sure that the data entry or the data which we have received from the source file, they have inserted Delhi in which fashion. It's in lowercase, mixed case, uppercase, camel case, uppercase. You're not sure. So you are correct. In that case, if you use this upper location equals Delhi, you'll be on safer side and you get all the records. Correct?
Correct.
Okay. Now my question is, listen very carefully and then answer it. Listen very carefully and then answer it. Suppose I'm sure that in my table, all the Delhi location is in uppercase. I'm sure that all the Delhi is in which case? Uppercase. Then I'm writing this query number 1 and query number 2. I'm sure that all the Delhi location is in uppercase. Both the queries will give me the output or not?
Where location equals to Delhi.
Yes.
Yes, both will give me the correct output, right?
Actually, the thing,
Both will give you the correct output.
Tanvir, I have one conclusion here. If we are using the first one, if the Delhi is in the small letter, so he will convert into the capital and fetch the data. In the second one, only the location name is Delhi.
Yes.
So it leaves the small Delhi one and fetch only the Delhi data in which the letter are capital.
Yes. Same here.
You are right. You are right. I agree. But before that, I have told you that condition, that suppose that all the Delhi is in uppercase. I've given that condition. Okay. So in that case, both the query 1 and query 2 will give you the required output or not?
Yes, correct.
Yes.
See, I'm giving that condition that, okay, I'm giving you that assurance that all the Delhi is in uppercase. I'm giving you that assurance.
So
Then
the
in that
result
case,
sorry, please go ahead.
so in that case, both the query will give you the correct output.
Yes.
Yes.
You agree? Okay. Now, my question is, out of query 1 and query 2, I told you that all my location is in uppercase. And you guys told me that then we'll find query 1 and query 2, both are correct. Both will give you the expected result. That is correct. But my question is, which query is better from performance perspective?
Query 2.
Think and then tell. Query 2.
Query
Okay.
2.
If I'm asking you question from performance, what is the logic I told you yesterday? How to check the performance?
Number of tasks
The
performed
number
by
of
the
tasks
engine is less in query 2 when compared with query 1.
Okay, so first of all, you will find the number of tasks what engine has to perform. Okay, so which query engine has to perform more tasks, 1 or 2?
Query 1.
Why? Why do you think in query 1 engine has to perform
Because
more tasks?
after
Because it has
applying the
to
filter,
convert all
it has
the data into uppercase.
And then mapping it with Delhi. And then again.
But Tanvir, you already told that the data is in the capital letter. So I don't think so that in the first query the engine will create the reference table. I don't. Please correct me if I'm wrong.
No, it's still it will convert all the location first in uppercase.
Okay.
Because you are telling him that you want location all in uppercase, it will convert. Good question you have asked, that all the data is in uppercase. I given that condition, but still, if you have written where upper location, it's a responsibility of engine. It will convert all the location in uppercase. It has to perform that task. Okay. So here in query 1.
Sorry.
Yeah, tell me.
Please go ahead.
Yeah, so in query 1, now your engine has an overhead here of converting all the millions of records of the location table in uppercase. So don't you think that's an extra burden for engine in the query 1? And your engine will take extra effort, additional effort. So that's why query 1 is not good from performance perspective as query 2. Correct? Now, if you are not sure that Delhi is in which case, then of course you have to go for query 1 only. Even if it is not good from performance, you have to go for query 1. Now here you have to sacrifice your performance for the sake of requirement. Is this clear? Here you cannot go for query 2 and you will tell that, okay, I will not use query 1 because query 1 is not good from performance. I will go for query 2. Okay, fine. You go for query 2. But do you think you will get the expected result? No, you will not get. If you have some Delhi location which is in lower case, that will be missed out. Now tell me, can you sacrifice your requirement because of performance?
No.
No. So be careful with these questions in the interviews. Interview will ask you that which query is better from performance. Okay, sir, query 2. Okay, so which one you will write in your project? I will go with query 2. No. It means you have not worked in the project. You don't have an idea. You have to give this explanation that, sir, query 2 is better from performance. But if I'm not sure about the case of the data in location column, I will not go for query 2. Even its performance is good, I will not go, because maybe in that case, I will miss out some records. So which holds more priority, performance or requirement?
Requirement first, basically.
Requirement first.
Requirement first. So that is why down the line, I will show you subqueries. If you know that concept, subqueries are not good from performance. Even then, many a times we will be using subquery. Correlated query are very bad from performance. Even then we will use correlated because to cater to the requirement of the business stakeholders. Okay. So these points are very important, guys, from your interview perspective. Many times interviewers can ask you this kind of question just to confuse you. And if you will give this detailed explanation, that will make a remarkable impact. And that will give you a sense that, okay, this guy has worked in the project. Few of the students of the previous batch, they have not worked in any data analyst role, a data engineer role. They were working as a support specialist or something like that. So this is how I told them that in interview, you project that I have worked in data analyst, I have worked as a data engineer. How you have to project, they're not going to check your back, that the previous company in which project you're working, what you've done. No, just you prove yourself during the interview with these examples that in my project, this is a scenario, I have done this, done that. That is why whatever I am teaching you, that will be in line with the real-time project. And if you are able to communicate same to the interviewer, your 5 years, 6 years, 8 years of experience in whatever job profile you have worked, I'm giving you a guarantee, whatever you have worked as a front end, you have worked as a support specialist or anything, that will be counted as a data analyst or any other data related job profile, and that will directly impact your salary. So please make a note of all these points which I'm telling you from the project perspective. Okay. Now, do you have any other question?
Tanvir, one question, like I got your point that definitely it will impact the performance, but requirement comes first. But in case if we want to take both the things into the consideration, so is there any way that we can check it that kaun sa aisa?
Correct. Good question. So Abhishek is asking that, Tanvir, okay, it is clear, we understood that requirement holds top priority and then performance comes after that. And we understood that query 2 is good from performance, but still I have 20 million records in my table, Tanvir. So how I can confirm, how I can assure that all the location is Delhi is in uppercase or mixed case, right? That is what your question is, correct? So for that, I will discuss this in detail in the next class, but to quickly answer your question, you have a distinct keyword.
Okay.
I will tell this in detail. Don't think that I'm covering distinct now. No, I will discuss this in detail. Okay. Write distinct location from shopping. So if you will execute this, if you're getting, this will give you the unique values of location. Now you are getting this location Delhi, all in different case. This will confirm that, oh, I have mixed cases of Delhi. Oh, no option. I have to use this only. Okay. If you're getting Delhi, only one record of Delhi, all in uppercase, then directly use this one. Why are you going for this then? Okay.
Yes, got it. District, yeah.
Okay, so
So,
no problem.
uh,
So, yeah, tell me.
Tanvi, I have
Yeah,
one
Sumit,
question.
please go ahead.
If
Yeah,
I
sure.
want to print like first, we have in the last session, we have one question related to the male and female. So if I want to print them as a alternate male, then female, male, then female. So what should we use in that case? We can use the order by or something else.
No, order by will not work there.
Okay.
There, what you have to do is, first of all, you have to sort that, and then we have to use a concept of a row number there. That I will cover in the window function. Okay.
Okay.
And then from that row number, I will give you a logic. Okay. And maybe if you're interested, I will share the solution as well. You have to display that. You have to generate a row number, and then you have to filter it out as even IDs and the odd numbers.
Okay.
From that mod operator, and then you can use it. That little bit complex query. Okay, I will share the solution with you, but this is how we can do
So
that.
so later on session you are going to cover all these things now, because I am new to this part. I work on the SQL, but not in a much deeper way. So that's why I'm asking.
All these things, yeah, sure. All these things, whatever I'm telling. And one more thing, many times you are asking question, and I will be telling you, okay, this question will be answered in this section. This question will be answered in this section. This question I will answer when I will teach you join. So please make a note of those questions, guys.
Okay.
And when I'm covering those topics, remind me that, okay, Tanvir, you told that you will cover this. So we'll discuss that.
Okay.
Tanvir, one question. Now, here we have a location, and it is just one field or one column. We can see it.
Right.
What if I have 10 plus columns or 20 plus columns? In my condition, it's a big kind of a code. So is there a possibility that I can check everything at once, or I need to go through one column each?
Unique values you want to check,
Yeah,
distinct,
unique
right?
values, yes.
So that's again a misconception maybe many people has, that you can write here location, comma, month, comma, department. This will give you the unique values for each column, but no, it doesn't work like that. We will discuss that in detail in the next class. But to quickly answer your question, Weber, yes, you have to write separate query for each and every location, each and every column. Distinct location from shopping, then select distinct month from shopping, then separate queries to select distinct department from shopping. Okay, we will discuss this in detail in the next class when I will cover distinct keyword. Okay, fine then. I was telling one thing, I forgot what I was telling. Okay, fine, yeah. So that's all for today class. And we will connect. Next class will be on Tuesday. Okay, not connect on Monday because the previous batch few topics are pending, and so they have few questions as well. So I have given that next 26th December time for them. So we'll be on leave on 26th. We will connect on 27th now. So you'll be getting 3 days, I think. So you please work on the assignments. I will share few assignment questions today as well. Okay, so fine then, guys. If you want to drop, you can drop. If you have any question, you can please ask.
And do we have like proper case also?
Proper case, that I and IT. Okay, that we will discuss in the next class. Okay, that only the first character will be in uppercase. Yes, I will tell you why I have not discussed that today. When I will teach you substring part, then along with that, I will tell you how to use that. We'll discuss it in the next class.
Substring, I think, getting a particular thing from that a particular keyword, right? Fetching that.
You're right. You're right. One thing I want to announce here. So whatever I will be telling now, I'll be discussing now. It is not related to the class. Class is over. So now you can ask any question. So please don't consider that. That's a part of class today. Yeah, you're correct. Substring is used to find a particular set of characters from a string. That is substring. Correct.
I use it.
Excuse me, sir. Look.
Okay.
Sir.
Yes, Sagar.
Yeah, you can also cover the for the data engineer perspective interview questions.
Which question? Interview questions.
Yeah, interview questions for the data engineer.
See, you see, my this course 1 minute. Please don't do drawing, guys, on the board. Okay. See this where is the agenda? This entire topic. Okay.
Yeah.
This especially I'm targeting data engineers and data analysts.
Okay.
And many of my students, they have been placed in multiple companies based on data engineers and all those things.
Yeah.
This topic and whatever I'll be teaching you, that is sufficient for data engineering perspective. These are the few set of conceptual questions we'll be discussing down the line. Apart from this, if you're talking about the SQL queries, so my recommendation is, just I'm recommending it, but it is up to your wish how you will plan it. First of all, complete my assignment questions. Okay.
Sure.
Work on the assignment questions. Do it again and again. Do research on that. Research in the sense, if I have given a question, change the value there. Okay. If I will change this, what will happen? Okay. I have solved this question using aggregate. Can I solve this using window function? Can I solve this using joins? Try to solve same question using multiple ways. Once you are done with that, then you jump to my LinkedIn questions. Those who are following me on LinkedIn, you will see that I used to post a SQL interview set of questions. Then work on those questions. Okay. Few of the questions, you will see that many times my candidates, they will appear in the interview, and I will ask them that, okay, please share the questions what were asked. From that, if I find some good question, I will post that on the LinkedIn. And many of the questions I have framed. When you will work on those questions, you will get a very good understanding. Then you try on any other platform. You have a HackerRank, LeetCode, DataLimit, or whatever you want. Then you practice on any other platform. You're free. Okay, this is what I recommend. I suggest.
Okay, so thank you so much.
Okay.
Tanvir,
No problem.
Niharika, I messaged you like regarding correlation query, which we did in first assignment, like identifying the.
Where you have message? In my WhatsApp, you have message.
You asked me to call, so I couldn't like call.
Oh, yeah, Niharika, you called me last night. Sorry, I was in the official meeting at that time. Correct. Sorry. I was in that official meeting at that time. Sorry, that's why I missed. My official timing is 2 to 11, so that's why I will connect with you after this class. Okay. You are available now?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so immediately after this class is over, we will connect.
Sure.
And
any other
from my side. So, what is your recommendation? Somebody who is starting a new query and a new table, right? I'm going back to that lower and upper scenario again, and there are 20 plus columns. So I don't know what sort of values it has makes uppercase, lowercase, something. So what is your recommendation when I'm starting to write a code? What are the things that I need to look at first as a developer or data science or whoever it is, to ensure that I'm not missing out on anything because of this unstructured or incorrect data content?
Okay, fine. So to answer your question, I will give a detailed explanation. Okay, if you have time.
Yeah.
First of all, when you have a call with a business, okay, the requirement gathering call, you have the very first call, right? In that call, if you're working as a lead, so you have lead or the manager, whatever role it may be, the technical role. So you have to clearly call it out that, okay, this data will be in which case. And that will be clearly mentioned in your mapping document, uppercase or lowercase. Okay. And the SQL developer or the ETL developer or the data engineers, when they're creating the pipelines, in that they have to implement this check, and that is known as check constraints, the domain constraints. Okay, this is the first thing. So there only it will be cached. If it is agreed with the business that the location will be all in uppercase, then they have to sell all in uppercase. If by mistake the source team has sent in lowercase, that will be filtered out automatically. That will not get loaded in your table. That's the first thing. And that's the ideal scenario. But suppose this, you don't have this agreement with the business stakeholders, and you discovered that in the location column you have Delhi all in different cases. So what to do? First of all, in a table, I agree you can have 50 columns, 60 columns, or more than that. But when you're applying filters, those who have worked in project, you might agree with me that hardly you will apply filter on 3, 4, 5, 6 columns. Generally, what I have seen.
Agree.
In that case, if you are not sure that which data is in which case, uppercase or lowercase, and all those things. Okay, listen very carefully. Okay, this is for everyone I'm telling. If you are not sure the data in the 6 columns, you have to apply filter, and the particular data it is in uppercase or lowercase. And if you think that query which you are writing, if that query you will be using in the data pipeline, that is creating jobs, or if you are using that query in the automation script, it means that query will be executed n number of times. Hope you agree. Even if you're writing that query in pipeline, every time if you will execute that query to run to load the data, that will be executed n number of times. And if you're using that query for automation perspective, again that will be executed n number of times. So overall, again and again, you are giving that burden to SQL engine to convert that in uppercase or lowercase, correct? And that will impact the performance. Okay. And if that query, if you are using that in view, suppose if you're using that in view, and the Power BI developer or the Tableau developer or any other business intelligence, if they're using that view, that will impact your reports as well. Because suppose if you have 20 million records, so you are asking SQL engine to convert all the 20 million data of a particular column in uppercase. Engine will take time. Maybe I agree it will take 2 seconds, but your report is getting delayed by 2 seconds. Correct? No? You're working on an app and the app is taking 10 seconds to launch. We will get irritated. Correct? So that is why the reports, even if it is getting delayed by 1 or 2 seconds, 3 seconds, that is not that is something negative. Generally, it is expected that within 3 or 4 seconds, your report should be displayed, right? In that case, what you have to do, you select distinct on each and every record each and every column what you have, and check the data. If all in unique, they all in uppercase, then please don't write upper. But if you think the data is in uppercase or mixed case, then you have to sacrifice your performance and you have to use their uppercase. First thing. But my recommendation is take this to your business stakeholders, tell them that we want data in this particular column all in uppercase or all in lowercase. Okay, because I agree that you will use upper and you will cater to the requirement, you will get all the data, but ultimately your performance is getting sacrificed there. But that is why should you call a meeting with the business stakeholders or the source team. Generally, source team will not hear all these arguments. Okay, they will adamant and they will tell, no, we have this constraint, I cannot do this, blah blah blah. So take this with your business stakeholders, tell them that I want data in this particular column all in uppercase because this is impacting performance. And then you have to get it done by your source team. At the same time, the best thing is apply that check constraint at your table level, that if any data in this column is in lowercase, it should reject it. Okay, that's the best way what I can suggest you. In that case, your performance will also not be sacrificed and you can get it done. But many scenarios, what will happen, I'm telling you all these things from my experience. Okay, the source team will tell you that, okay, we cannot do this, we have certain limitations and all these things are there, so they will be adamant. Okay, and then your project manager will tell you that, okay, fine, then we do something from your end, they are not doing this and all this stuff. Okay, so in that case you have to use upper or lower in your code. I've told you all the possible ways how you can implement it. Okay, hope I answered your question.
Yes, makes sense. Cool. Thank you.
Yeah, Tanvir, Sheetal here. What you taught that case statement with order. That one I understood. That bucket concept and everything I understood clearly. The same bucket concept will apply the case statement if we use in select class or for updating
No,
the
no,
table.
no, no, no,
No.
no, 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 no.
Okay.
There, when I will teach you case and select, the bucket concept will not come into picture. That is a different one. So when I will cover that, then I will explain you. But to quickly answer your question, that will not be applicable there. When I will teach you group by, again the case concept will come into picture. And that is why, if you remember yesterday, I have told you that case is something which you can use in order by, you can use in select, you can use in window function, you can use in cumulative sum, many other places, and it behaves little bit differently only in all those cases.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Hi, Tanvir. This is Hanish.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I missed a couple of classes initially. So I just wanted to know the difference between SQL and PLSQL and which one is useful for the Snowflake. Yeah.
PL SQL stands for procedural language. Okay. At a very high level, that's the question which you have asked. It will take time to answer in detail, but quickly I will answer that.
Hello.
Hello. Hello, Tanvir.
Was just to fetch data on a particular condition. Okay. But SQL has one limitation. It cannot do that task that, okay, if this is there, then do that activity and then do that activity and then do that activity.
Is anyone speaking?
Okay, fine then, guys. I think I was disconnected because of network issue. We'll connect the next class. Okay. Thank you. Bye.